Question 1. The diagram below represents the phases of the moon as viewed from space. The various positions of the moon are numbered. Which position would appear as a waning gibbous when viewed from Earth? A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, or D, 8? Question 2. A student made the drawing below to show the order of several phases of the moon. One of the phases is missing. Which of the following phases of the moon is missing from the drawing? A, third quarter moon, B, first quarter moon, C, waning gibbous moon, or D, waxing crescent moon? Question 3. The diagram below shows the relative positions of Earth and the moon and rays of sunlight. Based on the diagram, which of the following best represents how the moon would appear as seen from Earth? Question 4. The moon reflects different amounts of sunlight onto Earth at different times. This reflected sunlight is commonly called moonlight. The graph below shows the intensity of the moonlight at different times in a lunar cycle. Which moon phase most likely occurs at the time in the cycle represented by an X on the graph? Question 5. Some students used records from the U.S. Naval Observatory to make a table below of the percent of the moon that was visible on each night in January 2011. Based on these data, what part of the lunar cycle occurred between January 5th and January 7th? A, waxing crescent moon, B, waning crescent moon, C, full moon, or D, new moon? Question 6. Using the graph below, which of the following dates was the new moon phase observed? A, day 10, B, day 15, C, day 30, or D, day 100? Question 7. The following picture of the moon was taken on March 15, 2012. What would the moon most likely look like on March 30, 2012? Question 8. The phases of the moon are the changing appearances of the moon, as seen from Earth. Which phase happens approximately 1 week after a third quarter moon? A, new moon, B, waxing gibbous, C, waning gibbous, or D, waning crescent? Question 9. The diagram below shows the position of Earth, the moon, and the sun as viewed from space on the first day of October. Which lunar phase represents the moon as seen from Earth 21 days later? A, new, B, first quarter, C, full, or D, last quarter? Question 10. Look at the drawing of the moon. You can predict that the next phase in the lunar cycle will be A, waxing gibbous, B, new moon, C, full moon, or D, first quarter? Question 11. The picture below is a waning gibbous. What phase will the moon be 2 weeks later? A, third quarter, B, new moon, C, waxing crescent, or D, first quarter? Question 12. Question 12. Bonita observes the moon several times during the month of August. She sketches the appearance of the moon on 4 days, August 1st, August 9th, August 17th, and August 24th, and identifies each lunar phase. Bonita's data is shown in the table below. On which date should Bonita expect the next new moon to take place? A, August 31st, B, September 7th, C, September 12th, or D, September 22nd? Question 13. The current phase of the moon observed is a full moon. Approximately how many days ago was a new moon observed? A, 1 week earlier, B, 2 weeks earlier, C, 3 weeks earlier, or D, 4 weeks earlier? Question 14. The diagram below shows 4 phases of the moon as it revolves around Earth. The student builds a model based on this diagram. The student uses foam balls to represent the moon and Earth and a flashlight to represent the sun. The student should shine the flashlight on the model from position A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4. Question 15. Which diagram correctly shows the positions of Earth, the Sun, and the Moon when an observer on Earth sees a waning gibbous?